Hello and welcome to the Underhive. Firstly, apologise about the frame rate in the prologue. I've fixed it now, and in the meantime, I was running around testing to see if I could get the video quality to be the way I wanted it to be, and we've managed to do a little bit of work with our friend here, A Diddy Didn't. We've got the same amount of money, and I think the same amount of troops, very close to. I haven't sort of upgraded any, I haven't bought any weapons, I haven't particularly done anything. The ratio here might have been a little different, but it was really just to test that I wasn't missing something and it wasn't to do with numbers, at least small numbers anyway. So yeah, we're pretty much in the same position. No extra items particularly, no extra gear. Won a tournament, I think, and just chased a few looters around really and got beat up still. You'd be surprised to know from that showing in the first episode. So yeah, we just need to crack on again. So we begin, and in the meantime, yeah, we did obviously do some fighting. So there are some level ups, which I think will just cut out a little bit of the grind that would have been at the beginning. I don't think you missed an awful lot other than repeated fights. There are a few good kills, but we'll get plenty more of those. So we are going with axes. I know swords are better, but we're going with axes because that's his thing. And we are going throwing. We've been hitting them headshots, and currently to the looters it doesn't really matter. The axe is enough on its own. And I think we always want melee damage there. We'll split these between endurance and vigor, and we need couple in charm, couple in steward just to get us going. Got to have a silver tongue, and we've got to keep the boys happy. We don't want them slinking off into town with eyes on the prize of somebody's thighs. Got to keep them in the game. So we're back on the tournament vibe, and when we get a bit of money together we might start trading around. But like I'd said, we're not looking to be king of the castle. We're here to cut a living out for him, and perhaps make a name fighting as a mercenary or a foot slugger is the thing I'm thinking. Just a guy you want in your front ranks. And then we're just about to show why. Come on, it's 9v9. So fingers crossed this'll all actually show as it should now. You can see his ragged appearance. Have you done them braids for me, pal, or well, both of you have? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It was a misclick. Well, we've not taught our boys very well. They've got beat. That's very unfortunate. I turned my back for 2 minutes and they ran off in. Too eager. Oh. I mean, I'll show you what I thought though. I mean, now on it, you've in the belly of the beast, you know. Do you want to fork off? I won't. I won't overdo the puns. Couldn't resist that one. Go on then, son. I mean, that is what I thought. Sadly, really I should get rid of you just for listening to him, really. Don't turn your back now. It's no good. I'll keep you because I need you. But thin ice. And now we need to sort out some new muscle. Fingers crossed he's got some. I think we'll just make our way back here, just check. Daughter found. Let's check the status. Yeah, we're alright. I think we can afford to get rid of these just because I don't want to be so slow right now. You can go, but if I catch you doing anything again, son, I will finish you off. So let that be a lesson. Now then, Col. Aye, I'll find the daughter. Let me guess. She's found a new cheeky pastime, has she? Behind the barns. Don't go red. I mean, we've all been there, son. It's alright. I appreciate she's your daughter, but you've got to let her grow up sometimes. Oh, you're paying? Well, that definitely changes things. Let's bring her home. Oh, that was silly. Went all the way there. Well, I mean, we don't mean to go on this way, but we are gonna buy our freedom again, like last time. We're in it for the money here against the guy's daughter, Big Col. So we'll just count that as the cost of doing business, eh? With your nice headcloth. And let's go and see. Sonia the Mule. Well, the name alone isn't leaving you with much options, I don't think, man-wise, so I can't fault her for taking this one. Oh, Sonia. That's what I thought. See, that one was inciting violence in the other. I could hear him. We're not having that. And it's so boring walking over here. Come on, Sonia. Oh, you're the mule. Oh, you're the wronged. Never mind then. Still. Oh, I've clicked the wrong thing, yeah. Ah, I'm rushing. Never mind. Well, I've had a change of heart, you know, sometimes. He does look like he'll treat you right. Now, if you just load one of those barrels of wine onto a horse, we'll call that a deal, mate, yeah? Silent treatment, eh? Well, I've learned my lesson. Brute force is the one that pays. And now Col's got the right face on. Revel wants us to head into Revel. To be honest, the boys aren't fancying the colder weather. We're alright down here for the time being. Enjoy summer, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just one problem after another now. Look, I'll pay you off, and then I'm just not having it anymore. I ain't got the time. Right, we'll get in here. Once we've, I mean, I've yet to win a fight, which is pretty upsetting today. That's him in it. We'll go on this way over and hope for the best here. Right, 10 fellas, and he wants his daughter found. Well, I tell you what, Udris, right? Have you a problem if I roughly handle the fella and bring her back? No, you don't. 620, no questions asked. That's what I like to hear. You're a man after my own heart, Udris. And I tell you for what, if it's this clown again, if he's run off with 2 daughters... No, he ain't. Well, I've squared them away once, so I'm not going to do it again. If them 18 catch me, there's no justice. They are still hiding here. Well, telling you this time, there'll be no Mr. Nice Beard. Need to get some backup in here as well. I wouldn't mind a little tag-along dude, so or lady. But I'm not sure what we really want, to be honest, in a companion. I don't know whether. I mean, I think we should be an all-ground force. So I'm not bothered about a horse rider particularly. But do we want someone like us, throw in and two-handed, and be the second in command that way, copying, or do we want somebody different? So we might leave that for a little bit. You can always let me know what you think. But we definitely want somebody on foot. Oh, I misclicked it again. This is really a force of will from he didn't again. He wants to be. He didn't do the bad thing. Well, that is a crying shame. Our pockets are being absolutely smashed at this point, left, right, and centre. I'm honestly really sorry, Idris. I don't know what came over me. I seen them young happy kids, and I let them go. Right, I'm telling you now, Arlek, I've got a bad rep when it comes to this. But your daughter, mate, I'm telling you, your daughter is coming back, right? Now, if I have to drag her kicking and screaming, I'm sorry, but I will. Because enough's enough now. We need paying. And I'm going to assume she's in this village. Nope. Oh, so it's these two again. It's these two again. I know her name might be different, but that's what I'm purporting. Grenade. Well, to be honest, Grenade, right? I'm worked up after the last two mistakes. And I'm hoping she won't believe me until you're in pieces. So, do you like fights, mate? Do you like fights? I was just fishing. Thought we could have got a bit of an audience in, but no. Don't know what they're missing. Then again, neither do we at this stage. So let's make sure to make this one count. I wish those options were a little bit more forgiving. It's not just the first thing you click, that's it, decision made. But I can't really hold anyone else accountable for me clicking it. How do I know he isn't forcing you? And do I even care? Go on then. Let's try and convince you. I'm not really bothered if you do or you don't believe your dad wants you home. Oh well, she bought it. She's not bought that, and I'm hoping. There we go. Now sometimes it's just your day, and your eyes are telling me that you know it's today. But I'll be courteous about it and call this a duel, my friend. Go on. Did he just fart as he went then? Something blew his coat up, and all I'm saying is, it's known to happen, innit? In the last moments, so. Yeah, you're coming home. At this stage, I'm like a well-known courier delivery service, and I am bringing it one way or another. Where is he? Alright, she's gone. She's just gone. Lovely. Thought I had to take her back. You did at one point. And now we soldier on. So we're going to be mainly patrolling this area, and there's clearly a war kicking off. That might be the Sturgeons up north. They do get cranky about any castle in the snow. All of a sudden it becomes their yard. So can only imagine they might be taking it. We might go and have a peep while we're chasing these. Oh, it could even be us, seeing as they're raiding. Now, I'm not keen on them harassing those villagers, but there's not a great deal I can do against 1,000 men.
Attack! Loose formation!
However, 11 chumps, that is a different kettle of fish. Evidently the upgrade for throwing weapons still does nothing. That's one for you, son. Oh, just short. That would have finished him off. Oh. Let's see that how it is. Laura's into your friends with the large hair. Oh, sorry, you're my team. Well, yeah, go on, lads. Chase him. Chase him. Show him. I'll just catch my breath over here. Not got the athletics there to be a sporty just now. We'll get a couple of wood runners as well. I know we said we'll go melee. They're on the ground still, so we don't mind that. Let's have a look what's going on. So, so maybe they've just taken that or something. Oh no, they were. Yeah, it was the Sturgeons. Now, fair being fair, they're the true Northmen. But we're North. So, you know, in that respect, we're having it. Come on, lads. Yeah, no, nobody's ever got knocking about with us. We're top geese. Don't worry about that story you heard. We'll all be good. Yeah, we'll take both of them. We'll go for the 8. And really, we just need to get some athletics and some fighting skills under our belts. We're going to look at getting a workshop at some point. We'll have a look what's going about at that point. I quite like the idea of having a thematic one. I feel like I didn't. Quite a big drinker, which can lead to memory complications, which could also be another reason for his name. We might not ever find out. That's what I thought, son. Keep overestimating the reach of this axe. Took his arm, just in case. I like it that the boys are getting a bit of a charisma about them now, getting into the fighting. I remember just a few days ago, while they were carrying Weimer and Emma, joined the crew, and look at him now. Stabbing people with the best of them. Yeah, I think we'll take the lot here. Ooh, might have been a bad idea that. I've overfaced myself. And that stare though. I mean, if he was on his own giving me that stare, I might have had choice words. But to be honest, I think there might be able to back that up. See if we can get some early action done and help the boys make it out of this. I've already respected you, by the way. I hope you make it. Oh, well, you're not going to throw him like that. Come down the line, boys, down the line. I think we're behind in this. I don't want to kite you, but I will do what needs doing. Never turn back in the fight. Unless it allows you to move quicker. Not the way I wanted that to go, but play with feathers and get your arse tickled. And sadly, that's not going so good. But right now, we're in the youth of the lifetime here, and we've managed to wriggle free. And there's more daughters missing. Now, I'm not going to be doing daughter searching forever, Cadfin, but to be honest, I'd do anything for that smart mate. So yeah, we'll sort you out. Do you know where she's gone? East or west? Okay, mate. Yeah, it's it's not like they're quite obviously one direction or the other. Luckily for me, went right way, didn't I? No thanks to you. And again, I appreciate they're trying to lay low. We could have done that on this side of town. Well, town. Hamlet. She stared at me or what? I've half a mind to go back there. Do we go round or do we go up? Well, we've been meaning to work on the calves, and with all that prisoner taking, or being taken prisoner rather, we haven't had much chance to stretch them, so this hill's a welcome challenge. Now, look, Melody, I don't know how you got that name, and I don't want to have to tell her dad how you got that name, but if you make me regret that, we're going to have more than strong words in a sec, alright? Now, surely you care about your family, no? You don't care what they think, no? But you might, you know, your dad's alright, isn't he? I think he's quite happy. He likes you, no? Look, it's called the finger. How do you think he got that? Oh, and you believe he's going to stick around with you? Alright. So regardless now, it's a fight. So, let's have it. What, and you're not having any of it? What, you reckon he can win? Have you seen this axe here? I mean, I don't know who you think you're piping off to, you. Fair enough, I asked for that. Yep. Yep, that was fair enough. I came in thinking I was the big I am, and I have been humbled. Feels bad. Man. So, yeah. The less said about today, the better, to be honest, gents. Let's get some more troops in the ranks, and we'll get some work done here. Let's see if we can find a tournament. Let's see if we can actually bring a positive out of this endeavour. Because I don't think anybody's going to ask us to be a local missing person hunter anytime soon. Now the Beetle. I don't know what you think I am, but I've been here 2 minutes and you're asking me will I shift your nicked items. It's a bit much, mate. Have you no decency? Get to know me. Join the tournament. And hopefully this can be the cherry on what has otherwise been a bitter and disgusting cake. That's what I thought. Now we're up against it again here. It goes without saying. But let's see what his opposition's like. Well, militia aren't a joke. Let's see what this skirmisher is saying. We need to give them all that treatment, really. Spearman, why'd you keep starting me the other way, like telling me to look over there? End of. To be honest, I got tilted when they kept sneaking up behind me. I wouldn't have used that weapon anyway. The little bit of cash would have been nice, but that's fine. And we'll see if we can get in at Dunglanis. I was hoping we can avoid them. See if we can get in at Dunglanis. Yes. Mick told me about it the other day. Oh, and if we can get this, it is heavy, but I honestly think it could be an end to a lot of troubles. I'm not a big fan of the look of it, but again, we're in here with low health. I really should have sucked some R&R time, but that's just not what I didn't about. It's just about going in full bore. Oh, I didn't think I'd got out of the range of that sword then. Oh, I've done well there. Prindor, you should be ashamed of that, son. You've had many a night on the battlefield. We're not bothering with arrows. It didn't work out the last time. Oh, go on, get us through here. Get us through. Get us through. I got a kill. Get us through. Come on, lad. Come on, just while they're distracted, kill another and then get us through. Oh, you joker. See who wins it then. Were it him or is he just going to get pinged? I reckon he is. Yeah, right in the guts. Oof. Yeah, we're out. That is not a great afternoon's fun for the family. Now I think we've got time for just one more. We'll try and find one more tournament and then we'll leave it there. So let's make us way downtown. Ideally, walking fast. We're getting better at two-handed though, and that's really the aim of the game. I think we want experience rather than knockdowns. Knockdowns aren't really that common. Like, you knock them down when they die, and that's, you know, sufficient really. I think just hitting them is enough. Yes, there is one more. So this is it now for quits, and we don't really care about the prize, but it'll be nice if we win the reward. Now, I'm very surprised that they've given us a spear. It's not really my weapon of expertise, but we'll... Whoa, what are you doing? I was trying to pick up a sword. Oh, my team is backing me now. Oh, it isn't my team. Well, they came in at the right moment and did me a solid, so I'll take that. Alright, you've had it now, son, yeah. Oh. Take that. Oof. I don't know what you're doing this for, you know. You've got a big sword, why not fight? That's what I thought, Radan. You've got the bronze award, well, not even bronze. You've got the brown star today, son. Well, I'm glad that you supported me, team. I thought we were all rushing them. And we're out. Well, sometimes that is how the cookie crumbles. We're not supposed to win all of these. But we have made a bit of progress. Granted, feels like 2 steps back, another back, and maybe 1 forwards. So we could have done better than that. But I'm glad we've got the quality that we were looking for now. So I say we. I was looking for that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about a companion. We'll take a quick look who's in here. Got near the wronged, one-handed and throwing, and athletics. So you know, could be a choice. One-handed, and he's a horse rider. I'm not. To be honest, he was a bit snide in that tournament, and I already don't like him, so we're not having him. But if anybody wanted to see Near the Wronged by the time the next episode goes up, if I see a message, comment, I will. I'll tech Near at the beginning. Otherwise, we'll have a look what else is going on. Enjoy. I'll see you next time in the Underhive.